Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread for Saturday, April 5th, 2025. Hey, thanks for arriving and checking out the video. And if you're new to Cover the Spread, hey, make sure you subscribe and also give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. And hey, if you got a comment on any of the three games we're about to cover today in the Final Four, since we're getting back to the basketball action here on Saturday, let us know in the comment section below. We love hearing from everybody that tunes into these videos because we're greatly appreciative of you tuning into these videos. So good, bad comments, or even if you come in here to fade us, hey, we love you just as much. So as always, we'll get to the cappers and then
let us know before the game.
Yeah, let us know your pick that you're going to take the other side before the game. Definitely agree with that one there. So as we always do, we'll head on over to the cappers, and then we'll see how they're rolling along, and then we'll get right to the three plays for you here in the basketball. Kicking on over to Sean. How you doing today, Sean?
Not too bad. Well, we detoured toward baseball on the Friday show, but here we go, back at it with some college hoops, and I'm excited. You know, it's the end, but as I said, one door closes, another one opens. I guess the basketball season has come to an end.
It is. Well, we got what? 3 more games in college basketball. 4 more games in college basketballs. 4 more games in college basketballs. Pretty much wrapped up for the year. Man, how many games do you get through from the start of the year? Doesn't seem like it though, does it? It goes by so fast. Love college hoops. How you doing, Al?
Doing good, man. Still got our results pending from yesterday's show, so we'll have to wait for the next one to give you the results on those. But we've been doing pretty good here before that, and hoping to keep it going, huh?
Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's get to these college basketball action. First one we're going to kick it off to is hey, we got we're going to kick it on over to Al's game. Florida taking on Auburn. Florida laying 2.5 here in this one. I see the total at about 159.5. Kick it on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Gators or Auburn?
Yeah, if you ask me, this might actually be the true championship game. You know, I think you could argue that case. This could be the two best teams going at it right here. But I think Auburn, in my opinion, still maybe slightly overrated. I think the Gators are the better team here. Both sides of the ball. They got the edge on the glass as well. And as far as shooting the ball is concerned, they got similar numbers. But again, I think Florida has the better offense overall, and just the size is going to be the difference here. And small number to cover, so I like them laying the 2.5, and hopefully this number is still there when you see this video. But again, I like them up to 3.5. I think they win this one by 2 possessions. But again, it's very important to get the early numbers, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button so you see this one as soon as it pops up.
Kick it on over to Sean. What do you like hearing this one? Florida or Auburn?
Yeah. Well, this is the national championship game coming from Al, Mr. LA Dodger guy. I'm shocked he doesn't have a Duke Blue Devil hat on for this show. You know what? Listen. I'm with you on Florida. I got a 12. I think a 12 or 14-1 on them. The fact that they're favored, a 2.5-point favorite over the overall 1 seed. Auburn, remember, is the best team coming into the tournament per the bracket makers, and they're a 2.5-point dog, which I think is justified considering that you had Florida beat them by 9, and they were 11-point underdogs in that game. Mm-hmm. So I'm with you on Florida.
And real quick, I'm not just a Dodger fan because they're awesome. I'm a Dodger fan because a lot of my family's in LA. So I root for all the all the LA teams, the good, the bad, the ugly, especially. I mean, it's been a rough time. Not that they ever had a terrible team, but it's been a long time since they won a World Series, rooting for them as a kid. So I think I was 1 when they had won the last one before I hit in a couple lately. So it's been a long time since the waiting, but definitely got a World Series caliber team now, and hopefully we get a few while we got this team.
And for me, looking at this one, you know what? We looking at. I like the total in this one. Everybody looks and go, "Hey, Auburn can play some defense. We're going to see a lower scoring one." And not me here in this one. I like the over here in this one. I expect to see some points, as both of you guys alluded to, that this Florida offense is pretty good. And you look what they do following 3 consecutive overs this year. Guess what? They followed up with another over, even on the road, following 3 overs. Hey, 7 straight overs on the road for these Gators. And then when you look at Auburn, as I alluded to, hey, defensively, they've been pretty solid defensively. But I think if they want to hang or even keep this close, you're going to have to score some points. And then you look at Auburn, as I said, Auburn is a dog this year. Hasn't happened many times this season that they've been a dog. And you look at the times that they have been a dog this year, it's been 3 times that they've been a dog. And you look, all of them have went over that total. So give me the over 159.5 here in this one. I think we see more points than from both offenses. So 159 is a little light. I got this easily into the 160s in this one. So, or even higher, because I think this is it. This is it for all the marbles. I think that the foul game might even start a little bit later if one team's up a little bit heavy on one side. You know that we've seen that last 5 minutes where scoring, all of a sudden they scored 30 in that last 5 minutes, where it's like, holy man, what the heck happened to that? I don't want to be the guy holding under in Florida Gator game. No, thank you. I'll take the over here in this one. Kick it on over to the next one game we're looking at. We got Boise kicking it off against Nebraska. This is Sean's game. Headed on over to Boise. I believe it's 2.5 here for Boise in this one. What do you like hearing this one, Sean?
You think? What do you think I'm doing here, Rod? I told you on Monday Boise in a rout. I said Boise the other day. Now they maybe covered by a half or got you to push. You know I'm coming back on them here today against Nebraska. I thought about the over 155. I'm taking Boise. I'll go money line here. It's like 140-ish. I'll go that round instead. I thought Boise was gonna win this thing and continue through the tournament. I'm on them again here. I'm not changing my thought process on Boise. If you haven't watched the other videos why we love Boise, we're taking them again. We're not getting off the train here. Rod was all over Chattanooga. He rode him to the station. I'm doing the same thing with Boise. We're going right into the windows here in Vegas. Let's go. Boise. Cover the spread. Get it done.
Let's do it. Kick it on over to Al. What do you like hearing this one? Boise or Nebraska?
Yeah, this may actually be my favorite pick of the night. Gotta love Boise at this price. I mean, how can you go against it? I definitely can't. I think they're the much better team, and I would be willing to lay much more than 1.5 here. So if you're looking at some extended lines, might be a good time to take a shot on those. But I'll stick to this -1.5 for money line with Sean here.
Well, yeah, exactly. We've been riding Boise. We're not going to get off that train now. They've been riding right along, and look what Boise's been doing offensively. Non-conference games absolutely lights out, almost hitting 50%, scoring 80-plus points a game. But the big number I look at is this Nebraska team. They don't play a whole lot of defense. You look at their last 5 games, hey, they're giving up 48% field goal shooting. Would it surprise me if Boise dropped 100 on them here? Nah. Not at all. Take Boise to cover the spread. We're all in agreement on that one. All right, let's kick it off with the final game here on the slate. And we got Houston taking on Duke here in this one. This should be a good one. You got Duke laying. It opened 4.5. It's been bet up. I see 5. Popped up to 5.5. Come down to 5. Definitely whatever side you want. It's been a few places. 5, 5.5 that are definitely out there in this one. But for me, I'm going to look at it a different way. I'm going to narrow it down into the first half. I really like Duke here in the first half. I think Duke, that offense is real good. And I know people question, can the Houston defense slow them up, or can the Duke offense be able to score enough on this Houston defense? We know Houston's going to get physical and try to rough up Duke. But the numbers that I've seen for Duke here in the first halves this season have been solid. They love to get out into that first half lead heading to the break in all their games in this season in that first half. The number 14-7 in that first half has been Duke. And you look at the other side of things, it's a coin flip in all the games for Houston. 10-10 in the first halves of games. And I'm only laying 3 here with Duke in the first half. I think they got a 5-6 point lead heading to the break. And then, as always in these basketball games, those second half adjustments lead to a whole lots of coaching, and you never know what happens in the second half of these games. But I love Duke here in the first half. I know I've given you a few first halves here since we've been doing these colleges, and they've been pretty money. So I like this one. Duke, first half, lay the 3. I think they got the lead at the break. Kick on over to Sean. What do you like hearing this one? Houston or Duke?
Well, I'm glad not to go against you because you're doing a first half play here because I think Houston wins. The more I see people just giving up on this Houston team, and the line's gone from 5 to 4.5, back up to 5, 5.5. These guys played a 54-51 game last year. Houston shot like 7 of 17 from the line or 9 of 7, something ridiculous from the line. Both teams couldn't shoot well. Now, Duke's a different team. You got these freshmen. Dude, this is – I hate saying like been there, done that kind of squad because Houston hasn't raised any title banners, but it's a veteran squad. I love Houston here. I think Houston wins this one outright. I think I just might do a Houston money line. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, you sprinkled you both. I think there is zero respect for Houston. This is like a quasi home game. They're 3 hours from their campus. This is Houston. This is a Houston spot here. Give me Houston for the game outright winner. Cougars win it.
Kick on over to Al.
That's it.
little Duke in the
It's
first
good
half.
at the end of the year if you just be matter of fact about a game because you know what? No one's going to remember in November anyway, we'll just say.
Hey, Houston's playing good. This could be a pretty good basketball game we got rolling here. So kicking over to Al. What do you like hearing this one? Houston or Duke?
Yeah, definitely the toughest one of the night for me, but I kind of agree with both things you say. If you like Duke, I would much rather take him in the first half here, laying the 3, just one possession. But again, laying more than that on the full game, I think it could come down the wire. So I may lean with Sean here on the full game. I still don't have a play on this game yet, but I'll ride with the guys. Should be a good one. And again, I still think the winner of that Florida-Auburn game takes care of the winner of this one. So there's another free pick for you guys. We don't have a spread on that one yet, though.
Well, if it's
All
Duke
right.
Auburn, it's a revenge spot because Duke already beat Auburn this year. So that's a nice revenge spot there for Auburn. Auburn's on a revenge tour. They either beat Florida and beat Duke to win it. Well earned if they pull it off.
It all depends on how Braun is. How's his shoulder doing? He was the one-handed man to finish that game last game. So I guess we'll see what he is health-wise in this one. That's the big question mark there on that one for me. He's the one-hand man. So he did. I'm gonna say I give it to him because man, as the one-handed guy, he was even shooting those free throws and grimacing, and him coming back in there and hitting that 3 late for Auburn. When he came back in on the court, that place went absolutely freaking bananas. So
Yeah.
he's the heart and soul of Auburn, 100%. So. All right, that wraps up the 3 for Saturday. I'm excited. I can't wait. Is it Saturday yet? It's like a kid at Christmas, right? It's like, can't wait. But it's going to be like here and gone, just as we said. I'll be sad to see it college basketball go. Because, as you know, you got tuned in and joined us. We've done pretty good at these college basketball videos. And we're definitely thankful for everybody who's tuned into these. And definitely hope we put a little bit of cash into your pocket. Before we head on out of here, we'll do a quick little recap. The first one we're looking at, we got Duke taking on Houston. I like Duke here in the first half. I really think Duke gets out to a nice little lead at halftime, and then who knows what happens in the second half, as I said. You want a little trend here? I'll give you a little trend on Houston. Houston has covered 4.5 in 33 straight games. Little trend for you. Little tidbit of information there thrown in there late. We also like Boise. We all love Boise. That one, Sean's game, because he's been riding Boise right from the beginning. So of course he's going to continue to ride Boise there. That one, and then we got Auburn taking on Florida, and you know where Al is. He's chomping it up, chomp, 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 chomp with the Gators in that one. Thanks everybody. Have yourself a wonderful Saturday. Have a good one. What are we doing here? Covering the spread, baby!